Do people hate lawyers or just the billable hour? Hi everyone, my name is Richard and I'm the founder of CFS. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about why I founded the company. Well, first and foremost, I've built a career working in tech. I think it's a fascinating industry and I love it. But working with businesses and figuring out how to get things done is really difficult because things move slowly. And guess what? If you're in sales or you've dealt with the sales cycle before, you've probably been frustrated with the flow. And you know what, as the lawyer, whether I'm internal counsel working in a company on salary or whether I'm charging a billable hour, I'm frustrated by it too. It is very, very time consuming. It's slow. It's the same issues over and over again on the same documents, whether it's NDAs or your license agreement or your professional services agreement. 90% of legal bills that you're paying for your company, if you're a tech company, deal with transactions. Now, these transactions are done manually, they are done tediously, and ultimately what this does is it slows down the process. And by definition, your team is never gonna have as many lawyers as salespeople, and even if you get that ratio down really low, legal will always be the bottleneck if we keep doing it the same way that we've always done. Well, there's a much better way to do that on several different levels. One is accuracy. Let's make sure that all of the risk that you're taking in your company is the same and consistent with where you're at in your journey. A startup that just funded is going to be very different than an enterprise client like Amazon. So you have to figure out what your risk profile is. Once you have your risk profile, then it's all about consistency and accuracy over and over and over again, and getting things that come in from your customers, whether there's changes to your documents, out the door as fast as you can so your salespeople can keep closing deals. And that is exactly why I started doing this. Because guess what? As a lawyer, when you've got a bunch of salespeople wanting you to get deals closed, it's tough too. And you know what? Reviewing the same contracts over and over again with the same provisions, that is not the most value add for your client, and it is a brutal way to make a living. So that's why we're building Breeze. Stay tuned, we've got a lot coming, and I'm really excited to show you about what we're doing and to show you how we're going to revolutionize the way that you as a business interact with legal.